Alright guys, I told you I was coming back with the day-to-day vlogs. I just want to be completely honest and transparent on this channel, to people that are watching me, people that are inspired by my story, people that take the action in terms of how I make money and how I'm able to share that with you guys. That entrepreneurship is just not hard. And this is not me getting on here to complain. This is me to tell you, like, entrepreneurship is not something that is for the weak and it's not for everyone. We get so caught up in our lives, and even as an individual like myself, I don't know why I went like that hard. I meant to go like that. As individuals, as ourselves, to see like what's online, to see all the flashy shit, things like that. But you never see the things where the hard part is starting to play, and no one's gonna ever see that, right? I'm not saying that people have to share that side of things, but if you would share, I think more of the realistic, like behind the scenes of like what things are like as entrepreneurship. And one thing like I like to say is like the mental part of things, the stress, because at the end of the day it is more money, more stress. And what a lot of people don't show is that side of things. It's more as selling this glamorous dream in terms of like money, 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 watches, 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 car. As an entrepreneur as myself who's been in the game for 5 years and being 22, I'm just like, that's not the side of things that I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys the ins and outs, behind the scenes, how I make the money, and even what's life like for an individual just like myself. And today is one of those days, and I haven't had one of those days in forever. And a lot of you guys know what one of those days are like. And one of those days can mean anything, like tired, drained, exhausted, burned out. More for me, it wasn't burned out, but it's like I just hit a wall of my creative flow, where I'm just like, damn, what do I post today? I have no idea what I'm gonna post. And I'm not saying for this, I'm talking about for my Instagram, because I have grown almost to 50,000 followers on Instagram. And that was just me showing up every single day, 8 months of straight consistency, posting every day. I probably missed a total of 3 days. And I just hit that wall today where I'm just like, shit, okay. Like, I have no idea what I wanna post. And it got to the point where I started to get this like pain in the back of my head, when I'm just like, oh, my nerves are high and tense, because I'm like, what the hell do I want to post? Do I just try to put something out for the F of it, or do I just try to post something? And I'm like, these are parts where people want to know, like, well, what do you do? Like, what's next? Or are you going to continue just showing things, the flashy things like other people, and not show us like what's the real behind the scenes of life? And for me, I've been beyond blessed to do what I do. I make TikToks for a living. I help companies grow on TikTok. I teach hundreds of other students to do this. I make multi-six figures a month, and I have students that do it as well. But there will be a time where, things just won't click at the moment. And I've been making content for almost 5 years straight, and I've never hit a creative, I hit these ruts every now and then, but what I've seen in the past to get out of these ruts is to first off disconnect from social media, disconnect from your phone, because we're on our phones 24/7. I know a lot of you guys can relate to this. I get overstimulated. I'm sure a lot of you guys get extremely overstimulated when you're looking at your phone. And I've realized even changing my scenery. So I'm blessed once again to be in this beautiful penthouse in Nashville at 22. I've been here for about a month and a half. And a lot of you guys know me, I do a lot of traveling in terms of different states. I lived in Florida for a bit, for a couple months. I lived in Dallas for a couple months. I lived in Costa Rica for a couple months. And every time I move around and change locations, there's always good things that come out of it. I think God puts me in places that I need to be for an exact reason, and I never question that. And today I just wanted to share, like, just transparently, like, I'm in that headspace where I'm just like, okay, do I want to just pack up and dip? But also it's not something where I want it to come off as a run away from my problems. As an individual, I feel as if I am very, very in tune with myself, and I'm not 100% in tune with myself, because I don't think you could ever be 100% in tune with yourself, because there's always going to be different things you learn about yourself as you grow, as you mature, as you change environments. But in terms of like from an emotional aspect, I do believe I am truly in tune with myself, and knowing if I don't feel right in something, I'm able to call it out, speak to myself, ask myself, what can I do differently, or what can I change? And I just feel like I'm to that point where I've been here for about a month and a half now. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to switch it up again. So in that case, it's just like, do I thug it out here or do I dip? I'm supposed to go back home to Ohio actually at 11, so I'll thug it out. But I might grab a Jeep tonight and just drive up to the mountains, because it's like, why not? I have the freedom to do so. God's given me an opportunity to do it, so why wouldn't I take the opportunity to do it? But yeah, I just wanted to share that, like, transparently. Like, yeah, you can see entrepreneurs and even myself making the money that we make, but it's not about the money for me. And I wouldn't even say it's always been about the money. The money was something that I know will come along the way, and that would allow me to do the things that I want to do, which is hang with my boys, my family, get back to my mom, retire my mom, things like that. That's happening. That's going to happen. And I speak it into existence because it's already written. It's already happened. Just God is allowing me to play my cards, take me to where I need to go, and walk down the path that He has drawn out for me. But in that case, just want to be authentic and transparent as much as possible. Like, as you can see in my eyes, I'm a little like shit. So after this, I'm gonna probably go take a walk, clear my mind, write down things, and get back at it, because that's just a part of this game. There's gonna be a lot of these highs, but also a lot of these, and then these, and then these, and then these again, and then one more of this, and then all again. And I'm not someone who needs instant gratification anyway. I will play the long game longer than I have to. Like, even with posting consistently on Instagram for 8 months straight, most would even go a month with doing it. Even with YouTube, there was one time for 4 months straight, I did not miss a video a day. Like, I know within myself, I'm destined to do everything that I said I'm going to do, and God allows me to do that, and I know that. But there can be times, we're all human, that things will slow down. You will hit a wall where you're just like, okay, let's see something I can change up, what I can do differently that allow me to get that creative flow, because that's where I'm best at, when I can creatively flow as myself and generally and stay authentic throughout it all. So I appreciate you guys, this love and support that you continue to show me. I just want to keep it real as much as possible, as much as I can. Yeah, see you guys in a bit.